So my something new is an article called Patient Perspectives on the Hula Empowering Lifestyle Adaptation Study, Benefits of Dancing Hula for Cardiac Rehabilitation by Mezerinic et al. I apologize now, I probably butchered that name. And I chose this because I've been a classical ballet dancer for over 20 years, and also because it's cold outside and I'm really hoping my husband gets orders to Hawaii this summer. So the Hula Empowering Lifestyle Adaptation Study was a 5-year study financed by the NIH Institute on Minority Health and Health Disparities, and it was conducted through the University of Hawaii and the Queen's Medical Center in Honolulu. And what they did was, overall we know that patients who participate in cardiac rehabilitation improve on their physical function status, quality of life, and their overall long-term outcomes after they've been hospitalized for either a major cardiac event or for bypass surgery. Other studies recently done on Tai Chi and ballroom dancing show not only, of course, the positive impact of the physical activity, but more important that the social connection involved in these types of activities and the social support that's garnered from them can also have a beneficial effect. Furthermore, when you adapt a cultural programs like hula to Native Hawaiians, they may find more of a connection through mind, body, and spirit, again motivating them towards rehab. So in this, patients who had recently undergone either a major cardiac event or had been hospitalized for a major cardiac event or who had recently undergone bypass surgery were separated into 2 groups. Those that were either enrolled into a 12-week hula program, which taught dance 3 days a week, or into a control group in which the participants were given information packets regarding low and moderate aerobic activities. From that, 20 patients, 10 men and 10 women, were contacted, 12 of them immediately after the 3-week program, and 8 of them a year after the 3-week program. Not all of them were Native Hawaiians. Some of them were Japanese, some of them were Chinese, and some of them were Caucasian. And from all 20 patients, they had an overwhelmingly positive and detailed report, regardless of whether they were interviewed immediately afterwards or a year afterwards. That was probably because many of them actually continued in the program long after the 12 weeks had been up. Many of them, or all of them, of course, showed benefits or increased breathing capabilities, endurance, muscle strength, and flexibility, but more important, they all had improvements in their memory. And that's partially due to the fact that as part of learning to dance the hula, which is telling a story of the song, they learned the songs themselves and they learned the words to the songs. And because they were learning the words to the songs, of course, their memory improved. Furthermore, learning the words to the songs that are often played in public places like the airport or in the mall or on the radio ultimately provided a practical reminder to continue with their improved lifestyle changes and continue to encourage them. And they also all mentioned that there was a connection, a very therapeutic connection, knowing that they weren't the only ones participating in the program, and more important, that they weren't the only ones out there who had undergone such cardiac events or bypass surgery. The greatest limitation, of course, in the study is they didn't contact anyone from the control group. They just contacted those that had undergone the hula program. But it's still an important program that does help to establish the cultural importance of some of the activities that are done in hopes that we improve the health of those that have undergone such very traumatic events. And some of this is being put towards other cultural groups like Native Africans and Native African dances is currently being studied. So with that, I say aloha and mahalo for watching my video.